Well, well, well. Well, we're back again. I did complete a ton of, well, not a ton, but a few evolutions. So we got Executor. We got Rapidash, Dragonite, Dragonair. I'm going to keep Dragonite in the party. Dragonite's pretty sick. I mean, Hyper Beam is super OP in Gen 1. So that'll come to use probably come Elite Four time. Oh, what was it? Oh, I need to count how many mons are in this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, so I have room for 4. I've got room for 4. And I believe that's exactly how many Scyther I still need. Yeah. Yeah, I need a female Scyther. Well, I'm catching 4 Scyther. I need at least 2 of them to be female. So 3 of them could be female. I don't care. I need 2 female and 1 male. It doesn't matter what the 4th one is. So we're going to head back to the Safari Zone. We'll grab Scyther. Well, hopefully. Easier said than done with the Gen 1 Safari Zone. And then I still need Pinsir. Pinsir will be a pain, but if we're patient, we'll make it happen. And it's only 1, so I'm fine with that. That juice is going to make the pain of the Safari Zone go away, I hope. Alright, so we got to remember, I have room for 4 mons. Which, I mean, I would be shocked if I got all 5 in one go, which that's not going to happen. There's no way. Alright, let's see. I have to refresh myself here on this. I think I want to go to Area 3. Yeah, Area 3 is definitely where I want Scyther. Yeah, Scyther's not in Area 4, but Pinsir's a 4%. Alright, so that's it. We'll go to Area 3. And then if I don't get... Pinsir is a 1% in Area 3, but if I don't get Pinsir by the time I get 4 Scyther, then we'll go to Area 4 to get Pinsir. That's the game plan. And like I said, I'm using an Xbox Series X controller. I should get something more Nintendo coded for these, because the whole running in place thing is kind of difficult on this controller. So I am going to be wasting a few valuable steps. Alright. Let's get right here in the middle. First encounter! Okay! I mean, there's like a 1 in 8 chance that I catch this during the entire encounter, so I'm going to run, yeah. But, you know, first encounter Scyther, I can't complain about that. Now, this is where the grind really begins. Now, usually I would throw rocks at it. Like, throwing rocks will raise the catch rate, but Scyther already has almost a 50% chance to run as like a base thing. So mathematically, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it's your best bet based on the calcs that people have made is that you should just throw balls at Scyther and hope that you catch it. And I said, based on the pure math, it's 1 out of every 8 Scyther encounters that you would be due to catch one. Which I guess means mathematically I'd be catching... Or not catching, I'd be encountering 32 Scyther would be at odds. Which sucks. Like, this entire stream is most likely... And even then, there's probably not a guarantee that I get all 4. Although, the occasional pincer would make this hunt a little refreshing. King's Con. I got that one pretty early. I mean, given King's Con's like 15%. This area of the Safari Zone. But I feel like its catch rate's pretty difficult. I'm shaking my head. This is going to be painful. See how it's a return on this other light. Am I gonna look like pasty? Oh no, I look pretty good. I like it. We'll keep that on. Teeth look a lot better with that light on. Alright, another Scyther. Okay. Nice. It's practically a coin flip if it's going to run after the first turn. And baiting it's going to make it almost impossible to catch. See, all this 1 in 8 stuff, so basically just between the catch rate and then calculating with the different odds of it running on any given turn. The 1 in 8 that I said that it's basically I'm going to catch a Scyther 1 in every 8 times I encounter it comes from the overall sort of calculation that every specific Scyther encounter, if you just throw balls at it, it's roughly a little over 12% that you're going to catch it. There's a lot of calculators online that you can find that are really good with doing Gen 1 Safari calculations. It's a Scyther and Pincer are the ones that I was looking it up for. Pincer's going to be a little easier. Pincer is probably about like a 1 in 5 chance to catch every time you encounter it. Now, in red, I could get Scyther from the game corner, but it is kind of a lot of coins. And that's money I don't feel like going to spam and racking up. Mostly also because I'm going to need all the money I can to buy, because in Pokemon Blue, I'm going to be buying Porygon. I'm going to need 3 of them. So that's going to suck. But obviously, Blue's going to be the best chance to buy Porygon because it's only 6,500 casino coins compared to 9,999 in the other games. Yeah, it's, once we get done with the Safari Zone, I'm probably just going to go around the region and try to sweep up some of the fishing encounters. Just don't run after the first turn. Kind of tough luck. I'd say we basically have lost 3 coin flips in a row on it running after the first turn. Unlucky. Man, oh man. I guess everything is googity goo. I love how sitting in this position, it looks like the camera's like placed way above me, when in reality I'm just like extremely slouched right now. It's crazy too. Some of the like soft presses, like where you don't move, sometimes the player doesn't even turn, so it's hard to even tell if you're registering a step or not. Or at least I know on the Safari counter you're not when you do that. Oh, man. This is just exciting material. I just want Scyther, please. Or Pincer. I think during my hunt in this area I encountered one Pincer last stream. Which, I mean, it's a 1%, so I get it. Enough eggs. Like, I wish yellow had shinies. That would actually be helping with this hunt if we just had like a couple shinies. I mean, technically, I could just be catching every single thing and checking it for shiny, but that would take a lot of calculations that I don't want to make. And it would be wasting precious box space. Which, at the end of the day, we really don't want to be wasting our precious box space. This is ridiculous. Man, this is grueling. I need the Scyther bad. Alright, well, let's try again. Alright, because you can buy coins at the sell it on Game Corner, what, in yellow? Or is that just a Gen 3 thing? Yeah, I don't know. It seems like Game Corner mechanics for Porygon and Red is going to take me long also. Unless I go full, just like missing no glitch. Because I think there I can stack nuggets and all that other jazz. Oh, that'll be fun in blue, though. I will be using the 8th floor glitch to get Mew and hopefully get its stats right to be considered viable for home. Now let's get to our spot. Scyther. Ah. See, I set out on this Living Dex thing thinking like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. And parts of it are. But there's parts like this. And in Gen 1, I feel like the grind just feels 10 times worse than it will in other games. Just because I know, at least to my knowledge, of course, right? Because I'm not going to sit here and calculate stats for every wild Pokemon to figure out whether I'm encountering shinies here or not. But other games where we have low percentage encounters, like the off chance of a shiny, is going to keep me on my toes for this, at least. Alright, enough Kangaskhan. Oh, it didn't run after the first turn, alright. Oh? Come on. We're so back. We're so back. We are oh so back. All right, 2 more. Or 3 more. Whoops. Done with Scyther? No. Yes, that's one of the 4 I needed today. So now we have 2 Scyther. Got to get the 2 Scizor. And we got to get the Cleaver. So right back to the grind. Maybe if I just stand like that. This actually physically hurts, sitting like this. But maybe it'll help me get Scyther. Ooh. Hello? You're gonna run. You're gonna run. You're definitely gonna run. Now you're gonna run. Run. Yeah. That one was a heart attack. I thought I was gonna get another one right there. Surprised no pincer yet. Alright, let's do some prizes here. Alright, so red and blue, you can buy 50 coins for 1,000 points. Scyther's 5,500 coins, right? So because I'm in my head I'm saying it's a lot of money, but how much money is it really? So 5,500 coins divided by the 50 coins at a time. Well, no, why don't I just do 1,000 points divided by 50 coins, right, for the thing. So a coin is worth about 20 Poké Dollars. So then times 5,500. $110,000 for one Scyther. Yeah, see, I can't do that. I can't justify that. Especially because it's going to be more for Porygon, and I need to get 3 of them. So I'm better off doing this. Because $340,000 in Pokemon Red, a game that I don't have to finish. Like, I don't have to finish Red or Blue in terms of the storyline. Like, I only have to beat Yellow. Because that's how I will get to Mewtwo. Yeah, see, like, Abra's different. Abra, it'll cost me like $6,000 to get an Abra. So, like, for $25,000, I can get a bunch of Abra. Like, that's different. That's fine. And that's in Blue that I'm talking about. Pinsir's another one in Blue that I can get for cheaper than Scyther. But the thing with Blue, I only need one Pinsir, so it's not like it's not a huge pain to sort of suffer the low odds to get one. And its catch rate's better than Scyther is in this game because the Pinsirs that I'm looking for, if I run into the one here that I want, it's level 15 instead of 25, which makes its odds to catch a lot easier. Oh, those odds, I think, are about the same as Scyther when it gets up to level 25. Which is the... Pinsir will be level 25 if we end up going to Area 4 for it, where it's 4% instead of 1. I have to do the math. I think it's... In terms of any given encounter, it's 10% harder to catch. So the chance I have of catching any given Pinsir at level 25, or I should say, my chances of catching any given Pinsir in the Safari Zone, it's half as likely for me to do it in Area 4 than in Area 3 in a single encounter. But it's worth taking that harder catch rate to go to Area 4 because I'm 4 times more likely to encounter it in Area 4 than I am in Area 3. But then in Area 3 is where we get the Scyther, and I need more of those. Alright, please. And then after the Safari Zone, there's a couple Pokemon where I need a ton of them. Damn. There's a couple Pokemon where I need like 4 or 5 of them. Like Gloom I'm going to need a ton of. But when you're outside the Safari Zone, I can actually, you know, wilt away at their health, give them status conditions, use actual, you know, good Pokeballs where they're not at full health, and much easier to catch. Much less of a chore than this is. Like I said, I think these catches are going to be the hardest ones of the game. Because I think Mew's catch rate's actually, like, not that bad when we do a glitch encounter of it in Blue. Man, oh man. Yeah, so after this, I'm just trying to keep mental note of where I have to fly around to fish. So, Viridian City is going to be where I want to go for Poliwag. I'm guaranteed Poliwag there. Route 12, where we got the Super Rod, I can get Horsey, Seadra, and then another Horsey for, or Seadra, whichever one, for Kingdra. Painful. What other fishing encounters do I need? I need a Shelter. I think that's Route 6. No, Route 6 is Psyduck and Golduck. Shelter... Try to think. I have it written down somewhere. where shelter's like the easiest to find. Oh, it's 18. That makes sense. It makes sense to be closer to the ocean and sea foam and all that. We'll swing up to Route 25. That'll be for Kingler and Krabby. Alright, another one down. Two more. Two more. And I know, too, the Safari Zone, in terms of overall encounters that I've caught, I think it's the most for the entire game. The next best, I think, is the Cerulean Cave that ends up being. Like, there's a fair amount of mons that I'm getting in the Cerulean Cave. And a lot of them are mons that I don't have to get in the Cerulean Cave. It's just their evolved forms that you can encounter there. Wait, any other mods that I need to get that I haven't gotten yet? Oh, right in Fuchsia. I need to go fish for, Can I fish in Fuchsia? I mean, I assume I have to be able to if I put it down as an encounter. But you get access to Wild Gyarados there. And I think they're under level 20, too, which is cool. We still got to go to Saffron in terms of gift Pokemon. I can get one of the Dojo Mons. I don't need to. Only because I have to pass the Fighting Dojo in both Red and Blue. So I'll be getting both of them in those respective games anyway. And there's no gender differences with those. So it's like I don't need an extra Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. What else is in Cerulean Cave that I need? Ditto. Lickitung is in Cerulean Cave. That used to be a trade. Farfetch is on Route 12 in the grass. That one used to be a trade in Red and Blue. And in Fire Red and Leaf Green it's a trade. But Yellow, you can find them in the wild. So that would be cool, though, to have actually a Farfetch'd with my name on it from Gen 1 as the OT. Alright, one of the Scyther I caught here, right? Oh, so actually no, that means in my box I have just enough room for everything. So I can catch Rusty Scyther and the Pinsir, and then I'll have to change boxes. That's pretty clutch. Staryu and Starmie, where am I catching them? I think that's Pallet. I think that's a Pallet Town encounter. And I can't remember if that's Super Rod or Surfing. I just know it's out there. And do I still need to get Tangela? Oh, that's right, I do. But I remember I said I was going to get the rest of them in red because I'd rather not try to catch a ton of them in the Safari Zone. I did catch one, but I need two more, and I didn't feel like dealing with that. Damn. Three Scyther and one Safari Zone trip would have felt really nice. Well, I guess there's still a chance. I have to see how many steps I have left. 40? Maybe. Strong maybe. Onyx in the... Did I catch all the Onyx I need in the rock tunnel? Yeah, I did. I need to... I need to mark that down. Oh, Poliwag. I forgot Politoed has gender differences too, so that's a ton of Poliwag I gotta catch. Although I can catch Poliwhirls instead on Route 23. But that means in terms of the Poliwag line, I need 5, which is ridiculous. Alright, because I don't think Poliwrath's a gender difference, or Poliwhirl. Yeah, no. So I'm going to need 5 of those. That's disgusting. I need this Scyther, man. And it is really ridiculous, though, that it would cost me $110,000 in red to buy one at the game corner. And I said I could do missing now and get a ton of nuggets or whatever, but I really want to try to limit glitches to just doing what I absolutely have to do, which is for getting Mew in blue. So we're going to head back to Area 3. I need 2 more. I've got 3 Scyther already. I need 2. So that means I've got both... I mean, I'm just speculating. I hope I have the right gender balance. If not, I'm going to crash out. Because the only one that the gender doesn't matter for is Cleaver. But in terms of appearance, there are gender differences for both Scyther and Scizor, because of course. Tauros, I've got you. And luckily the other 2 we can hold off until Scarlet and Violet for the... Well, I say other 2, it's other 4. Or no, 3. The combat breed's the same in Scarlet and Violet. It's just the special ones is either Blaze or Aqua. And so after this, we'll go to Saffron. I can't remember. Can you do... I think you can do Silph Co before Sabrina. Actually, I think you have to do Silph Co before Sabrina. So we'll go do that. We'll get Lapras through that too, which would be nice. And we'll get the Master Ball, which... I haven't decided what I'm going to use that for yet. I'll probably use it on Mew too. Just because... I just think it is probably going to be slightly easier to get the birds. And plus Zapdos is usually super nice. Like, I might end up, unironically, catching another Zapdos in red anyway. Just 'cause, at least in Gen 1, it's a beast. I mean, I know in Fire Red and Leaf Green, I love using Zapdos. It's just it coming with drill pack is nice, and then teaching it shockwave. I do love me a Zapdos. But then in Gen 1, I say Dragonite's sick in the Elite Four, especially if you just run Hyper Beam and you're over leveled enough to just knock things out. Like, that Dragonite goes apeshit crazy. Charizard goes crazy in Gen 1 because it's so fast. And then, especially if you're using Slash, I feel like you're critting almost every single time, which is awesome. I am looking forward to Gen 2, though. Gen 2 is going to feel more like normal Pokemon. And I can sit there and, you know, level up and see the actual XP bar. Like I said, shiny Pokemon are formally introduced. I said there is, like, that full odds chance that certain Pokemon are going to be shiny. But I think in terms of actual, like, soft reset hunting, it's only certain gift Pokemon that you would even be able to do it with. Like, where the stats can line up correctly even for it to be shiny. Obviously, because they weren't thinking about that in Gen 1. Well, the other thing that's be nice with Gen 2 too is breeding. Breeding is going to make a lot of stuff a lot easier. Especially because then I'll be, as soon as I beat the Elite Four in Emerald, instead of having to go back to, I mean, I'm going to have to go to that cave anyway, I guess, to get the other fossil. But I wouldn't necessarily have to catch an additional Ditto. Come on. I am surprised now, actually, that we still have not encountered a single pincer in this area. Chances are still kind of low that I catch this thing, but it's slightly higher than Scyther. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured. Would have been nice, though. Nope. What? Please. Don't run. Please. Ah. That's still sick, though. I feel like we went way over odds to encounter one. And then we encounter two within, like, 5 encounters. That's pretty sick. I mean, we didn't catch either of them, but still. I don't think I've encountered a single Scyther yet. I want a refund. Tell the Safari Zone I want a refund. Where are the Scyther? I'm gonna throw a rock. Yeah, fuck you. I've been streaming for almost an hour, and I have caught 2 Pokemon. I feel so bad. I've caught 2 Pokemon, and they're both the same Pokemon. And the next 2 catches of the stream, if I can catch them before I end stream, are also going to be the same Pokemon. I mean, you're gonna run. You're gonna run. Just... Okay. Good boy. Good boy. One more. I can taste it. Is this Pokemon... Is Scyther the most annoying Pokemon to catch for me this entire run? I doubt it, but it might be top 10, I'm thinking. In terms of, like, an individual Pokemon that I have to catch. I think the other ones that are difficult are at least, like, there's a rhyme or reason or a strategy that can actually make it a little easier. Like the roaming legendaries and stuff, like doing mean look and things of that nature and putting them to sleep. Well, I think Scyther's probably one of the most... Although, I should hold my breath because there are some games later where we're going to be... Not that it's necessarily hard to catch them, but like Milcery or Milcery or whatever is going to be annoying. Because I'm going to have to get every form of Alcremie, and I don't even want to look right now at how many forms of Alcremie there are. There's way too many. And I can confess at this point I still don't remember how to even change all those forms. Hopefully it's not too difficult. But I'm going to have to catch a ton of those. I said Abra, I still need 2 Kadabra and 2 Alakazam. Although I can catch not Alakazam, I can catch Kadabra. Oh, I was dropping frames there. Are we back? I hope I'm back. That wasn't great. I saw that connection drop for a little bit. We should be good now, though. Oh, I lied. Dog, what is going on? I just can say I'm dropping a ton of frames. Oh? Oh? Please. Please. I'm begging. Damn. Damn. That would have been really sweet to get that done. For now, I'll take that last Scyther. I need a Scyther and a Pinsir. And we're done with the Safari Zone. I think until Gen 4, maybe? Trying to think. I don't think... I mean, obviously, Gen 2, in terms of, like, Gold, Silver, Crystal, there's no Safari Zone. Or at least not one that I would need. Alright, we'll try again. Please, I need Scyther and Pinsir. But I do feel a lot better. Now it's just one more that I need. And say I've caught 3. It's been an hour, but I've caught 3. Parasect, did I catch? Am I good on Parasect? I think I should be. Yeah, I am. Alright, just making sure. Because I couldn't remember if I put those down as wanting to catch later in the Cerulean Cave or something, but... I don't see them on my filter spreadsheet right now, so that means I'm done with those. Oh! This could actually... This could be extremely helpful. I do need 2. I was going to hold for the cerulean cave. Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me. That would have been super sick, though. I also think that was the wrong strategy. I think with Chansey, I'm supposed to bait repeatedly. Because I think its catch rate is so low that baiting it actually increases its catch rate, if I remember right. That might just be in red and blue, though. That might not be a yellow thing. They might have fixed that for yellow. Back at it again. Let's see, Rhyhorn. I have the Rhyhorn I need. But for Rhydon and Rhyperior, I'm going to wait until the Cerulean Cave to get all those. Please. I am begging. Dude, I need to shave my nose. Just the nose hairs are tickling me. And I keep having to wipe my nose, and I feel like I look like a cokehead on stream. I can feel it in my bones. We're getting this last Scyther in this trip. Let's see, what else can I even talk about? I mean, I'm talking to all one people watching right now, but latest episode of Smiling Friends I thought was pretty good. I think as a whole, this entire season of Smiling Friends has actually been really good. I was starting to get a little worried after the first 2 seasons that like they were just so magical that I wasn't sure if they're gonna keep it up, and they have. So looks like that show's just goated. I'll have to wear my little Charlie shirt on stream when it's not like 15 degrees outside. Maybe Thursday. I think it's supposed to be a little warmer on Thursday. Dude, it's freezing today. Despicable. Absolutely despicable. How many steps do I have left? Alright. I need to keep the faith that I'm going to get this Scyther. I gotta believe. I gotta believe. I would take the pincer too, obviously. I want to get the Safari Zone done because I'm ready for the Tour de Water. Well, really, Hoen's going to be the Tour de Water because I'm going to need Clamperl, Huntail, Gorbis. I'll have Whalmer. Whale Lord will be a big one. He's gonna run. He's gonna run. Yeah. That's been my luck today. Dude, I don't know what's got my frame rate's been awful this stream. I'm looking like I've dropped thousands of frames. I feel like, do I need to have like a Wings of Redemption crash out so I can get this Scyther? And just throw my controller. Can't take this shit no more, man. I just start crying my eyes out on stream for this. I really just, I want to have a good game, have a good time. Pincer. That sucks. See, thinking about it, I don't think I need to. I have obviously no Safari Zone for Gold, Silver, Crystal. If I remember, I don't think there's anything I have to catch in the Safari Zone in Emerald. And then I think by the time we get to Platinum, I'm trying to think Safari Zone, it's probably, I mean, Carnivine. What, like the Krogunk line? That might be it. Or maybe Hippopotas, I can't remember. Yeah, dude, it's this experience. I now am a Safari Zone hater. I will be protesting Safari Week from now on, thanks to Gen 1 Safari Zone and having to make a living dex out of a few things here. Oh, alright, come on, Scyther, please. I need one more. I need one more. And I'm not buying it at the game corner because I'd rather spend my money on the game corner to get Porygon, which I'm doing in blue. That's going to suck. Because it's going to be about, I want to say like close to 150 grand a pop for Porygon. And I need 3 of them. So it's going to be like close to $500,000 Poké-Dollars that I'll have to rack up in blue just to get the Porygon that I need. Now, I could do what I did with the starters and just get a save state and, you know, buy it, trade it off, buy it, trade it off, buy it, trade it off. There is always that. Hello? Why am I dropping so many frames? Because it's not showing my frame rate dropping. So I assume it's got to be my network. I just can't imagine that my network connection's that bad right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright, now we just gotta... What's the most efficient way for me to get to Zone 4? Alright. I need to... We need to go up these steps. And then, oh, I can surf across. I can surf across. This is not where I want it to go. I mean, it is, but I need to get to the other part of it. I need to go this way. And down. Yeah. And then we just got to get down these steps over here. And hopefully run into this pincer and get it done. Like I said, we're going to be half as likely to catch an individual pincer here than we were at the one in Zone 3, but we encounter it 4 times as much. So I think overall we're twice as likely to like both encounter and catch pincer than we are in Area 3, which is very dirty math, but it's math. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. Now I'm going to have to retire, though, because my box is full. I'm happy I remembered this time. Alright, so what do I got to do? I just got to run out of steps at this point. Come on, give me a ding dong. Oh, what's this item? Oh, a nugget. Money. Money. We like that. All right, let's go switch boxes. Fuchsia City's music hits a lot harder after you catch all those Scyther. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, yeah. So we're going to change boxes again. We're going to deposit that Scyther in there. And then, oh, let me go. Here, I have to remember that Tangrowth, because I do need 2 of them. But I have to remember that I'm good to go on one of them now. Trying to remember, did I catch one already? What am I doing? Let me pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm too busy scrolling on my spreadsheet to walk straight in this game. Oh, I hadn't caught Tangler yet. I thought I caught one earlier. I guess I didn't. Oh, I did, and then my game crashed. Okay, I do remember that now. Alright, well, hey, now I just need to catch 2 instead of 3 in red. I mean, not like it was going to be super difficult anyway, but... Alright, let's get ourselves a pincer. The evolution music for Gen 1 Safari Zone is such a crazy choice. Like, just absolutely unhinged that they did that. Alright, and now we gotta... Dude, it is such a hike just to get to this area 4 grass. Yeah, like about half my steps are to be taken up by the time I get there. Alright, so it's the same chance here to encounter Pincer than it was Scyther in Area 3. It's going to be about the same chances of catching it too. But we only need 1, we don't need 5, so silver linings. Let me do the math on this. Yeah, no, Pincer on any given encounter here at this level should be even more likely for me to catch than Scyther. It actually has a lower chance of running than Scyther does, which feels weird because I felt like it's run so much more than Scyther has on the first turn. come on, please. I need pincer. Give me pincer. Nope. Nope. I just realized with surf, I can save so many steps coming over to this area. I didn't even think about that. I'm just a dum-dum. Ugh. There's a hair on my tongue. I can feel it. Ugh. Ugh. It's still on there. Ugh. Come on. There we go. I got it. I hate when that happens. Shout out Garage Beer. Let's see, what do we got? Let's pull something out. What do we got? What do we got? Big pull. Huge pull. I wish it was a fall beer instead of a summer one. I feel like the apple flavor is just so much more fitting in the fall. Okay, are we going to run into pincer now? I know it's 4%, but I felt like I was running into more pincer when it was at 1% in Area 3 than I am here. And frankly, I'm sick of it. What's pincer? 2,500 coins? In blue? Yeah, see, I need to save every coin I can get, though, in blue for Porygon. What about yellow? I don't remember when it's in the game corner. Pincer's 6,500 coins. Oh. Yeah, it's a lot of money. And you think at 4% and a 15% catch rate to throw balls at it at most, I mean, you would think that it wouldn't be super difficult to catch one, but here we are. I'm just, please, if I ask nicely, will it happen? I want it to happen within, like, the next half hour. Well, let's see. We're free. We're fucking free. Freedom! Alright. Thank God. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's update this while we're here. Pincer, pincer, oh pincer. Done. Just get me the fuck out of here. Thank you. Take me out. Airlift me, medevac me. I'm done. I'm tapped. Goodbye. God, fuck the Safari Zone. Where's the... I think the fishing rod's next to the... I think the good rod's in one of these houses over here next to the Pokemon Center. I already have the super rod. I did go and grab that. Yeah, I guess it's here. Oh, I guess I lied. Let me look this up. Oh, well, I guess we are going back to the Safari Zone. Great. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. I gotta go all the way back and get the good rod. Actually, let me organize my bag. Because I also don't want to run out of item space yet. So we deposit the bicycle. I don't need that rare candy. We're done with the Sylph Scope. I don't need an elixir at the moment. We're done with the pokey flute. Alright, I did not want to deposit the super rod. Can we please... Yep, give me that. Thank you. We'll deposit the TMs. All these healing items can stay in the bag. Or, I mean, in the box. Yeah, we're done with Surf for now. We'll hold on to the gold teeth because I do need to drop those off. We'll hold on to the nugget. Do I have any nuggets that I'm like holding on to? Okay, no. Alright, let's go get the good rod. And then we never... Like I said, I think it's another 3 generations until I even have to step foot in another one, so... And I can run from practically everything in the Safari Zone. There's a very small handful of things that I would try to catch. Like, I would try to catch Chansey. If I run into Tangela again, I'll try to catch that. That's kind of it, though. Let's see. Can I cheat my way across here at all? I think I can. Like, what happens if I come up here? Where does this take me? Okay, yeah, that works. I just realized I totally read this wrong. This house I'm going to is definitely not the Safari Warden's house. I definitely just did this for nothing, which is fine, because I'm just delusional at this point. Sure. Oh, I can't fly here. Okay. Sure. Sure I can't. I am a dumbass. I remember where the good rod is now. It is over right near the... Because the warden's the guy with the gold teeth. I don't know why I thought the guy that gave you surf was the warden. Well, I can tell you why. It's because I'm a dumbass, but... I just wanted to torture myself inside this godforsaken place one more time. Yeah, let me out. I don't care. No, Get me out, yes. Yeah, here's the Savari balls. Keep them, shove them up your ass. I don't care. Alright, so we're going to go over here. This guy's going to have the good rod. And this is where I have to go anyway to get... Gyarados. And I remember to keep Dragon Rage on this thing. This is going to be a great mon for catching shit. Alright. Oh, why did I use the good rod? I need to use the super rod. Alright, we're looking for Gyarados. Although, doing some good rod fishing here would actually be pretty good too. I'll do it once I get 2 Gyarados. I'll do it, because then I can knock out Goldeen and Poliwag. Oh, hey, I mean, what, level 20 is not that bad for grinding? I might as well just... Next 2 things I catch, that's what I'll do. I'll just go for it on the Super Rod, and whatever shows up, I'll catch. If it's a Magikarp, oh well, I'll catch it and level it up afterward. If it's Gyarados, awesome. It saves me time. Alright. Are we joking? Does this thing... This thing definitely doesn't even have 40 HP, which sucks. I don't even know if Pinsir can keep this thing alive. Oh, bind. Oh no, Seismic Toss, duh. This thing, at level 10, it should hold a Seismic Toss. No? This thing doesn't have 25 HP at level 10. That's ridiculous. Of course. Of course. Nice. Alright, the HP stats on Goldeen and Poliwag should be better. There we go. That's better. Let's see. I can get Sea King in Cerulean Cave. I don't feel like it, though, so I'm just going to catch 4 Goldeen. And in terms of Poliwag, I guess same thing, right? I might as well just go for all of them here. I'll need 5. Sweet. Alright, let's move the good rod up. And then I'll move the great balls here. This feels like heaven compared to the Safari Zone. And it's a Poliwag, I feel pretty confident. Because I only need specifically 1 male and 1 female. Out of the 5 that I'm catching. Golding's going to be a coin flip. Same thing with the Gyarados. I'm sure I'll be fine, but those things are so easy to catch. I feel like if the balance is off, I'm just going to go catch another one off stream. It's fine. What did I just shoot? Did I just catch another Poliwag? Is that what I just did? I think so. See, I'm so like zoned out and looking at my spreadsheet right now. I feel like I'm not even paying attention to... Alright. Alright, I don't like the game freezing up the way it is right now, kinda. I'm gonna catch this Poliwag and save the game, just in case. I'm feeling a little sketchy about these drop frames. It might be because the temperature, like, it's cold in here right now. Alright, I still need 3 Golding. I need 3 Golding and 1 Poliwag. But if I finish up the Poliwag, I can go to Cerulean and get the rest of the Golding. Or I can go Route 6 as well. Route 6, it's 100% on the good rod. Oh, same thing in Celadon, though. Celadon, it's 100% on the super rod. Alright, yeah. We'll go to Celadon and finish up the Goldeen. Alright, Celadon we go. Alright, level 5. Nice. Oh, nope, not a good rod. There's still a chance I get it, though. It's 50-50. Oh, okay. We'll go back to super rod. That's it. It was 50-50 on the good rod for me to get Goldeen. Nice. Alright, I just need one more. Last Goldine here. Oh, actually, and this brings us up here to 79. I don't know why I just did that. That Goldine's gonna die. I think I'm so used to the 10 and 15s that live. Alright, let's get a read on this. So, Goldine's caught. Goldine's caught. Oh, my number's off by 1. I think because I forgot to count the Tangela that I caught in the Safari Zone, because I wasn't expecting that. So we're at 80. I think that, I mean, in terms of like full-on like living deck stuff that we're getting in red, blue, and yellow, I think we're halfway through Gen 1 now. Just about. But this second half's probably going to go a lot quicker than the first half did. Especially since we got the Safari Zone done. The Safari Zone is an absolute drag. Alright. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to have to check. Let's check the PC first, and then we'll go to... trying to think. I think maybe Route 12 first. We'll take care of Slowpoke and Slowbro, Slowking. We'll do Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra. I think I like the sound of that. This was my Slender Man growing up. I remember all those old videos about, like, the frequency of the song would, like, make a kid kill themselves or something crazy. Sell the Nugget. Great Balls. Yeah, let's go Bankrupt. Sure, why not? Alright, yeah, so starting on Route 12. We'll get the Kingdra line. Hold on, we're taking a gander at my spreadsheet here. Alright, let's switch this to just yellow. Alright, that looks better. And was there something else I needed? Oh, yeah, let me fact check, because I feel like I lost count. I want to make sure I got the right amount of Poliwag. Should be 5. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay, yeah, so we're good there. Oh, let me check how many slots I have. How many open slots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so I have room for 8. So, Seadra, the Horsey line would mean I have space for 5. The Slowking line, where the frick is Slowking on here? Do I not... Did I label him under the wrong game? Yeah, I haven't labeled as crystal. That's dumb. No. We got to do yellow, and you're not even going to be touching crystal, because we do need it to show up as being from Kanto, so you're going straight from yellow to emerald for evolution stuff. Alright, so we'll clear all, go back to yellow to filter out here what I'm catching. Alright, so I will need 6 there, so I'll have slots for 2 more. Well, 1 more. Okay, so we'll go... Do I have something in my party there? I have that pincer. So I'll drop that off in the box. So we'll catch the Slowpoke line, we'll catch the Horsey line, we'll catch Farfetch'd, and then we'll go deposit and circle back. We gotta go down. Get out of my way. I'm trying to remember right. Alright, so here we are. We're Route 12. Alright, so Gen 1, Route 12. Alright, so Horsey line's easy. We're going to super rod that. And then we just got to surf for the Slowpoke line. Farfetch is a 5% encounter in the grass. That's going to suck. That's going to suck donkey dick. But, you know, what are you going to do? Alright, let's get Horsey first. Oh, 30% Seedra first, alright. I'll take that. Nice. Very nice. I do need at least one of these to be a Horsey, though. Because I do need Horsey itself. Nice. Alright, so now it doesn't matter what this next one is. I mean, so long as I catch this. Nice. Alright, just one more. And the next stream... When can I stream? I could probably stream again tomorrow. If I stream again tomorrow... That's it. I mean, we can get pretty close. Is the encounter rate like -1 surfing here? I was gonna say, geez. I feel like the encounter rate for surfing is so much higher in these later games. It probably is. I would bet you it is. Nice. Alright, so that's 1. 2 more. I'd say now that I have Slowpoke too, it doesn't matter which ones these are. It could be Slowpoke or Slowbro here. And either one will work for us. So I think I'll get the rest of these. And then I'll get Farfetch'd. If I happen to run into Gloom while doing this, I'll do it. But then once the box is full, I'll head back, change the box, and then after changing boxes, that'll probably be it for me tonight, and then I'll just do it again tomorrow and keep kind of cleaning up some of these encounters here. Alright, I'm just trying to remember where. We gotta go a little further down to get to the grass. Alright, it should be down like around here. Yeah, the grass is like right here on this side. Sick. Slowbro's a tank, so I'll hopefully be able to lane too. Yeah. Oh, that might knock me out. No? Alright. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so that brings me up, right? Am I at... Where am I at now? I'm at 84. Feels good. So Farfetch should bring us up to 85. Nice round number. I like that. Alright, what level do we encounter Farfetch'd at here on Route 12? I feel like it's 26 to 31. So it's actually kind of a high level, which means Dragonite can come out. It should be able to tank a Dragon Rage. Alright, it's a Gloom. 5%, but I do need one. Might as well get started on these. Alright, I only have one slot in my box left, so now I can't catch anything else here. I'm gonna have to wait on Farfetch'd here. Alright, so we'll be at 86 then at the end of the stream. I'd say it's mostly going to be Bellsprout and Oddish. That sucks. I feel like I put away all my healing items too, didn't I? Yeah. I mean, even if it dies, I can just revive it. Come on, Farfetch'd. I realized I misspoke with the Slowpoke. I definitely needed 2 Slowpoke in order to get Slowking. That's how it worked out, though. I got 2 Slowpoke and a Slowbro, so... Another Gloom. Which makes me mad, because Gloom is also a 5% encounter, like Farfetch'd. Is it more likely on 13? No, it's exactly the same. Alright, so next stream, I think we clean up the fishing encounters, and then maybe knock out the power plant while we're at it. Unless we're hurting for money, we're going to be hurting for money. So maybe I finish the fishing encounters and then go beat Sabrina and Blaine, and then... Well, actually, no, then I'll have to knock out the Pokemon Mansion. So I'll beat Sabrina, do the Pokemon Mansion, then do Blaine, and then we'll go do Power Plant and Seafoam and all that good jazz. Maybe we have to do Silph-Co. That'll be a lot of money, too, that we can pick up. Give us far-fetched. Certainly, I feel like I don't want to get a ton of viewers, so maybe next stream I might flirt around with it. We'll see if I mess around with the icons and stuff. I might, instead of having a chat box above me here, I might do a sprite sort of collection, especially now since it's the pool of Pokemon that I still need is starting to get a little small. It might be good to kind of just put that up there as a reminder what I need. I would like far-fetched, please. Not what I asked for. I mean, it's going to be a tough bar. It's a 1 in 20 chance that we encounter far-fetched. I could just trade for ducks, but the less Pokemon that I can have without nicknames, the better. And honestly, the sooner I can catch this far-fetched, the better too, because then I can end stream and take a shit. Pidgeotto, I mean, I do need Pidgeotto. Still. I've let go of wanting that level 9 one from Viridian Forest. Oh, I could absolutely repel trick this. Should I do that? I should do that. Alright, let's go back to Lavender Town. Here, I'll heal. And we also need to take out Dragonair. Oh, I didn't think the Surfetched. Oh, no, because there's a Galarian Farfetch'd. Alright, we're good, we're good. Right? Now I'm second guessing myself. Okay, yeah, we're good. There is a Galarian version. Alright, we're going to deposit you, Pinsir. I think it's this box. Alright, is Dragonair in here? Yes. And then let's look for some items. I think, don't I have, like, I have a protein in here. Oh, protein's in my bag. Alright, let's sell that protein. Nice. Did I just skip right over? Yeah, Super Repel. That should be enough. I hope. And Dragonair's gonna have to be in the lead for this. Oh, what's this item? It's a TM, of course. I have so many of them. I have to check which ones are which. I'll do that. Maybe next episode I'll do that. I'll sort through all the TMs, because there's definitely a good handful that I'm ready to just, like, trade. Or not trade, but sell. Because I know at least one of those sorry-ass TMs is for, like, fucking Bide. Alright. Alright, so we're probably gonna, like, get next to no encounters. If any. But now we at least know what these repels is. If I encounter anything with the repel on, it's guaranteed to be far-fetched. And that's what we call good math. Do we troll? Oh, no, we can't. I thought I had wrap. I don't. Oh, Farfetch knows Swords Dance. Shout out Farfetch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do I do here? Oh, I know what to do here. It's gonna be a pain, but... Dude, Farfetch is kind of a beast. Gen 1 Farfetched? Alright, that puts us as a good number. Alright, so box is full. Let's go back. Let's go to... I'm probably going to go back to Fuchsia, just because the route next to it's going to have a better chance at Gloom and stuff when I get started on that. Yeah, we're going to change boxes here. Alright, I mean, that should be good then. So, let's look at the spreadsheet. How are we doing? What's left to catch here? Alright, so let's take a look. So, pre-Elite Four. So, I still need Pidgeotto, which... Whatever, we'll get that done. Eradicate... I said I would do in the Pokemon Mansion, but if we run into them, we'll catch them. It's fine. Seafoam, we got to get 4 Golbat or 3? Is it 4? 3. All right, so Crobat doesn't have a gender difference, so we have to get 3 Golbats. I still need 4 Gloom. I need a Sand Slash, which we'll take care of in the Cerulean Cave, so that's post-game. Sorry, before the game ends, so it's Pidgeotto. We'll need 2 Raticate. 3 Golbats, 4 Gloom, Psyduck, Golduck, Primeape, but that'll be on the way to Victory Road. We'll have Pokemon Mansion, we'll have the Growlithe line, we'll get that done. The rest of the Kadabra line, we need 4 Abra/Kadabra. We'll need 2 Machoke, that's on Victory Road though. And then right here next to Fuchsia on one side, we'll have Weeping Bell along the rest of the Gloom. And then we'll have 2 Weeping Bell. The Tentacool line will do Surfing on the way to Cinnabar. The rest of the Geodude line, so Graveler and Golem, will be on Victory Road. We'll get Magneton at the power plant. Seal, that's at Seafoam, the Seal line. The Muck line will be in the Mansion. Route 18 next to Fuchsia, so on the other side of Fuchsia, that'll be Shelter line. Route 25 up above Cerulean will give us the best chance for Krabby and Kingler. The Voltorb line we got to get at the power plant. Lickitung's post-game. Rhydon's are post-game. Chansey's post-game. Staryu line we'll do in Pallet Town. The Lapras is a gift. Ditto's post-game. We'll revive Kabutops and Aerodactyl here. Alright, and then it's the Birds and Mewtwo. And, alright, is that it? Oh, okay, we'll need to get another Magneton. So we'll need to get an additional Magneton for Magnezone. And an additional Coughing for Galarian Wheezing. Alright. It's not too bad at all. I think we can get off of this soon. Well, I mean, we're going to transition to Red and Blue, but Red and Blue's easy. I just get the Blitzers games. There's only a small handful of things I need to catch, so that's fine. Alright then, so I guess it's peace out, and yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll do this tomorrow.